Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a monthly check-in reading for my dearest Capricorns for the month of April. Now Capricorns, this is going to be more of a general read where we will touch on love and romance and also career and finance. And we'll see what messages Spirit wants you to know for the month of April. And this is something that I'm thinking about adding to the channel. So if these messages resonate and you like this style of reading, please let me know. And if you don't, please let me know also in the comment section down below. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my dearest Capricorns for their highest and greatest good. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. All right, so your current energy is the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. The theme of the month coming up for you is the Four of Swords in reverse. A key goal to pursue, we have the Five of Pentacles. An obstacle to overcome, the Empress. A major accomplishment, the Strength card. Okay. What to avoid, Hanged Man energy. Okay. What to embrace, the Eight of Swords. Okay. Where to find support, the King of Wands. Okay, there could be a fire sign. And I know some of my Capricorns, I've read the comments here. There is oftentimes Leo energy in your reading. You know, either you have strong Leo in your chart or maybe you're dealing with a Leo. Advice and encouragement, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. And the overall messages, we have the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. Okay. So I do feel that you're definitely in this beautiful, very attractive energy in the month of April. And you may be a little bit indecisive. You may end up having a lot of choices here. So whether you're looking for a new job or you're looking, you have options, whether it's in love or it's in finance, or maybe you just have a lot of options coming your way and you're not sure which road to take. So I do feel there may be a little bit of confusion here. So the signs that are coming through really strong in this reading, we have Gemini, we have Pisces, we have Leo, we have Taurus and Libra. Okay, those signs may or may not resonate with you. But this Gemini energy, the Lovers in reverse, does denote anxiety. It's an energy of indecision, inconsistency. It can also be someone here is non-committal, or you're just not so sure about the way forward here. So I do feel that there will be, April may feel like a bit of a confusing month. Now, your current energy, though, is the Queen of Wands. So it's like you're attracting a lot. A lot of you, you're looking really good. You're feeling really good. You're manifesting in such a big way, and it feels like a very healthy energy. But the King of Pentacles energy shows up in reverse here, saying that you might be feeling, like you're attracting a lot. You've got this powerful energy, but you may be working really hard. I feel like you've experienced some major gains. But you might not be exactly where you want to be when it comes to your career and finances. It may also be a health issue here that you're struggling with. But I do like that behind the scenes energy, that Queen of Wands, that you're moving forward, you're healing. But I do feel like a little bit of frustration here with the King of Pentacles. You might not be as far along or where you want to be exactly. All right. That's your current energy. Now, the theme of the month is the Four of Swords in reverse. And you're also being told to avoid Hanged Man energy. So April is going to be a month of moving forward, taking those first steps or continuing on your path. Because I do feel the King of Pentacles in reverse can also be a lazy energy. And I'm not saying that any of my Capricorns out there are lazy, but you may be feeling like a little bit tired, a little bit worn down in the month of April, and kind of like taking a break. But Spirit's definitely saying it's not the month to come to a full stop. It's not the month to, completely pump the brakes, because the theme of the month here is going to be, it's about getting out of stasis, and you want to avoid stasis with the Hanged Man. There's definitely a need for you to really trust your intuition, but I feel a lot of my Capricorns, some of you, you've been really keeping to yourselves. So you may have been isolating, you may have been in hermit mode, but the theme of the month is putting yourself out there. Some of you, you're feeling a little bit tired or like you don't want to. And remember, we do have Mercury retrograde in Aries this month in April. But what I'm seeing with this High Priestess energy in reverse, the theme is about really putting yourself out there, showing yourself. And I almost feel like it's a theme of like putting your money where your mouth is. Like there's something here that you're meant to move forward with in April. A key goal that you're meant to pursue is the Five of Pentacles, okay, and the Strength card in reverse. So it is about continuing on a healing journey. But I feel with this energy of lack with the Five of Pentacles here, Capricorn, it's about like, especially in this card, she's kind of bereft, she's shaken up, she's disappointed, she's spending time on her own, and she's kind of in this bad place, if you want to, put it lightly, right? But the thing is, there's a key to that door. And I feel like that's what Spirit's saying here. Like you have the keys to get out of this energy of lack. Now, some of you, you might, like I said, you might be paying off a debt, or you might be working on saving up for something. But what I'm seeing here is that you're not where you want to be, but you still need to continue taking the steps. I'm hearing, chop wood, carry water. And that might be really frustrating for you because I feel like you want to be further along on this journey than you actually are. And it just really depends on whatever that journey might be. An obstacle to overcome here is the Empress in reverse. So it's Taurus and Libran energy. So for some of you, you may be still struggling with a disappointment from some sort of betrayal or just a situation not working out the way that you wanted it to. Again, maybe it's your bills, maybe it's a business that you've started, maybe it's a health program, a regimen, your wellness routine, healing of some kind. But I feel there's an energy of frustration here. And I feel like the Empress energy is also about really making sure that you're in a balanced energy, because I can see that you may not be, or you may feel like something here has really thrown you off balance, but really balancing your feminine energy and the feminine. And it may be that some of my Capricorns need to drop into a more feminine energy, being open to receiving. And remember that she's also very patient, which many of my Capricorns, you certainly are. But she's not going to be pulled into like self-pity, or she's not going to be pulled into unnecessary drama. All right. And we see the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Because I feel some of my Capricorns, like, a theme of the month is like putting yourself out there. It's like getting out of some sort of rut. It's also about like I feel like I'm really connecting to those of you who have been doing a lot of self-isolating. Now, maybe you're not at your best and you don't want others to see you that way, or you just don't even want to be interacting a lot. And because I feel like you're very, very focused on whatever this King of Pentacles is in reverse. Again, maybe it's your finances, maybe it's your health, maybe it's a combination thereof. Maybe you're healing from some sort of betrayal. Your stories better than I do. But I feel like with an obstacle here is like getting out of your head. Some of you, you've been, you may be sleeping too much is what I'm getting, or there's an energy here of lethargy that needs to be overcome, or stasis that needs to be overcome. Now, if there's an idea that you have and you've been thinking about it a lot, it's interesting because I feel like Spirit's saying like it is time to take those first steps, Capricorn, because too much time in stasis, too much time in your head you might lose the momentum to do whatever this is that you're planning on doing. A major accomplishment is the Strength card. So there's healing. So this is you hitting those goals, even though you feel like you might not be. And for those of you who are entrepreneurs, I'll never forget, I read somewhere that like a lot of entrepreneurs quit right before they're about to hit it big. And, that really stuck with me. So it's like a real strong energy of like not giving up, putting yourself out there, taking those first steps. And a major accomplishment, Leo energy, this is also being in the limelight, right? Leo energy is all about the self, and it's all about being front and center. So there's some sort of recognition coming your way. And I feel a lot of my Capricorns, you might be pessimistic about this ever really happening. Now, it might be hitting certain goals with your health and wellness, or it might just be the recognition you've been waiting for. And I love this because the Five of Swords is, it's Venus in Aquarius energy, but when it comes to like personal goals, it's about taking no prisoners. It's about being unapologetic about going after what you want. And that is so Capricorn, because even though you're a sea goat, you can also identify with the mountain goat who will climb to crazy heights just to get that tuft of grass. There's nothing that's going to stop that goat from getting that tuft of grass. And I feel like this is your energy. And I feel there's something here that maybe has knocked you off balance or has made you forget that or has taken precedence over that. But I do feel in the month of April, you're going to be getting that back. It's like you getting your mojo back is what I'm getting. All right. What to avoid? Hanged man energy. So again, spending too much time in your head. We've been over it. The message is really clear. Avoid stasis or stagnancy. And over planning. Now, look, I'm a planner and I know that Earth energy likes to plan and Capricorns like to be prepared. But I'm seeing here, I feel like you've been doing this. And there's just this major message here for my Capricorns out there that April is actually the month where you need to get started. You need to get moving. And, I like this because it's telling me that you're ready, even if you're kind of feeling like you're not. And some of you might be feeling a little bit like giving up or it's impossible. Remember, get out of your own way. It's usually, we are our own worst enemies a lot of times. So what to embrace? The Eight of Swords. Okay. So there's an energy of pessimism here. Yeah. But what I'm seeing is you are detail oriented. Now, who wants to embrace the Eight of Swords? Pretty much no one, because it's about seeing worst case scenario, right? It's about, remembering that you're only stuck when you think you are, right? And a lot of my Capricorns, I think you've been feeling stuck. But again, I want that to sink in with you. You're only stuck when you think you are. You've got a beautiful, solid idea, solid opportunity coming your way, or relationship even, but you've already been over all the things that can go wrong. Now it's time to take steps and focus on what can go right and how this will change and transform your life. All right, so where to find support? Some of you, it's a fire sign. Like I said, can't lie, we get this Leo energy, but it could be a Sag, it could be an Aries. It could also just be this Aries energy that you have to tap into. And it's this divine masculine energy. And Capricorns, you are masculine. You are the fathers of the zodiac, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. But that divine masculine energy is a go-getter. You're a doer, you're decisive. And, I feel like you're going to really harness that Aries energy, which is, adventurous. It's, versatile energy. It's positive. It's passionate energy. So seriously, I know it sounds so cheesy, but it's like my Capricorn's getting your mojo back and Aries is helping you do that. And maybe a strong Sagittarius coming your way. But I also feel like some of you, there might be an important person who maybe has fire in their chart, or a healer coming your way, because the Temperance card is an earth angel. And so some of you, it could be someone who's like a life coach. It could be a therapist. It could be a physical therapist. Those of you who are healing from accident or injury or illness. But I see it happening, and it could also be some type of spiritual advisor, but it's definitely this fiery Aries energy that's really helping you heal, really helping you get on the right track. And, Temperance energy is always an indication, Capricorn, that there's divine assistance here for you. And, it's your angels, it's your guides, it's your passed on loved ones. So advice and encouragement, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. You've definitely been through something that has been really tough. There's something here that's been really disappointing, and your heart chakra may need balancing. Okay. For those of you who do chakra work, the heart chakra has definitely taken a hit, needs to be balanced. You need to be extending your self-love and compassion throughout this journey. And there's loss here, right? There's loss and there's disappointment, but it's a Five of Wands type disappointment. It's nothing you can't handle, and you will be in a stable Four of Wands energy. You will be in a place where you can enjoy life. That's what you're working towards, because some of you might feel financially strapped, or you might feel like, you're never going to find that person or have that relationship where you can really, dream your dreams, right? Live out the dreams that you have. But I'm seeing it happening, but it's almost like this disappointment is going to propel you forward. These were lessons that you needed to learn. And we see the Seven of Swords. Wish-washiness, indecision, lack of commitment has been definitely draining your energy. Now, obviously, if there's somebody around you that is a player or is keeping you, keeping you in a gray area, or who's really draining your energy, I mean, this is a huge heads up. Okay, a huge heads up if there's a, particular relationship here that, gives you anxiety or you're indecisive about it, it's most likely time to let it go. Or if there's a superficial relationship that just, truthfully, it just isn't working for you anymore. Again, the Seven of Swords is saying you may want to make your exit here. But for a lot of you, it is just generally, you've been indecisive, you've been in this energy of stagnancy or stasis, and that has been draining your energy. And so now it's time to commit to this path and to get out of your head and take action. That's the main message here. Now, I totally forgot to start this reading as I did all the other readings with the Butterfly Oracle. So I do just want to get a few more messages for you, to be fair, because I totally forgot these cards. So clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns. Okay, welcome the new. Yep, you're ready for something new. This Aries energy. All right, and maybe some of you, it has to do with diet or exercise. Some of you too, you might be identifying whether it's like an autoimmune disease, something like celiacs, something here. Like you might also be identifying something you're consuming that has not been good for you, or is causing some sort of reaction. Okay, like some sort of bad reaction. You may find out what that is. And relationships and epiphanies. Yeah. Damn. Yep. We talked about that. And it's time to make some big decisions here, Capricorn. And decisions based on your happiness, based on your stability. Okay. So let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. Ooh. All right. So when it comes to your love life, we have you may be in separation. Okay, or you might just be feeling a little bit sad or disappointed by things not working out, or just having or calling in incompatible partners. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Somebody here might also want to work on a connection with you. So it is really important that you do that introspection, or maybe maybe I'm also connecting with my Capricorns here about, I read this as relationships and epiphanies, but it's realizations and epiphanies. Some of you, you've been doing some introspection about a connection that has been on the outs or on the rocks, and you're making a really big decision here. Big decision about whether or not it's something you want to work on or you want to invite in. It's going to be a very personal decision. Yeah, but there's definitely this energy of lack. Yeah, there's an energy of lack, and there's a lack of confidence, and that's showing up in your goals to pursue. So really taking a look at where you feel confident, where you don't feel confident, why that is. And, is it time to let that go or move in a different direction, right? Okay, interesting. All right, so let's take a look and see, when it comes to career and finances, what messages Spirit has for you. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns when it comes to career and finance. Yeah, worry. Yeah, there's definitely worries about your finances, that energy of lack. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So sitting around and worrying about something doesn't necessarily work. It doesn't change the outcome. And Spirit's showing you here, you've already been in that energy. You've already looked at that Eight of Swords, like what doesn't work, how this might not work. Now it's time to look at like what does work. All right. And balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So it's all about balance, because there's something here that's had you off balance, Capricorn. And we see service energy. I feel good when I can help others. A lot of you, when it comes to career and finances, or if you're trying to figure your way or navigate your way through either what it is you want to do, what career path you want to take, or what you're really good at, or what feels good to you, it has to do with helping other people. There's a lot of power in helping other people. And failure. Yeah, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Yeah, so some of you that might be what you're really struggling with, like feeling like you're not where you want to be when it comes to your career and finances, or something didn't work out. But it's really only, it's that Five of Wands energy. It's just been showing you contrast. It's just been showing you what you're good at, what you like, what you don't like, and also it's just helping you towards success, showing you the path towards success here. Okay. So I want to take a look at for my Capricorns here, the attributes that my Capricorns can exploit in the month of April to be more successful, whether it comes to love and relationships, work, finances, their spiritual journey, their health journey. All right. And we see companion. Yeah. Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Yeah. So yeah, I do feel there's a big question mark over a particular relationship for some of my Capricorns. So you're really meant to look at, and I don't feel it's necessarily looking within, because I feel you've been doing a lot of that, but is the person that you have around you, are they loyal? Are they tenacious? Are they unselfish the way that you are? Is it balanced? Is it reciprocated? And is it long term? And for those of you who are single, that's what you really need to be looking at. Okay, we see angel energy. You definitely have an earth angel around you. Now, it could be a passed on loved one, Capricorn. Um, hmm. Somebody just put out their hand and showed me like a green stone. It was kind of like the same, it was kind of like this, but it was green. I don't know if that resonates with some of you, but that's exactly what I saw, a hand with this like green stone in the palm that was almost this shape, but it was a green color. Almost like this. I don't know if somebody has a stone like that or wears jewelry or wore jewelry or something like that. But I definitely feel you have an earth angel around, you have an angel around you. It could be a passed on loved one. For others of you, there is an earth angel coming your way. Somebody that's going to really give you either the advice that you need or help, or the help that you're looking for. And again, it could be a spiritual advisor. It could be like some type of healer. It could be a therapist. It could be a coach. It could be, a professor or a teacher, or just somebody that is just very wise. They may even be somebody that kind of comes in briefly. All right. And we see gossip energy coming through. So awakens consideration for the feelings of others and honoring trust. Yeah. So I feel like it's also about like just not engaging in any gossip. And I feel there is some betrayal here for sure that my Capricorns have experienced, but it's almost like, yeah, let people do what they need to do. Run your own race here. Don't get involved. Don't talk about it. Don't keep it alive, rather. Not to say that you can't talk about it, but don't keep this betrayal alive in your heart by bringing it up over and over again or talking about it with friends. And if people want to talk to you about it, you can, say politely, tell them, I'm not interested, or, that's not something that's important to me, because I can clearly see it's time for you to run your own race. It's time for you to, onwards and upwards here. And the month of April is really gonna be your month to do that. All right, so let's see, Capricorns, clear messages, advice, and guidance. Oh, we get 2. So we get revitalize your nervous system. Yeah, some of you are on a very deep healing journey. All right, the color green, again, I saw that green stone. Somebody put out their hand with like a green stone. Maybe you've been gifted a green stone, or you will be. Auburn, ground yourself. Yep, do a lot of grounding. It's time to ground, but it's also time to take those first steps. There's a real strong outdoorsy message here for my Capricorn. So getting outdoors is going to be revitalizing. It's going to be healing. Even if it's just going for little walks. And for some of you, you might be doing physical therapy, and that might be part of your PT. It's like starting to walk, get outdoors. It's going to feel so good. All right. And enjoy clear hearing. Yeah. So pay attention to the messages that you're hearing, not just this reading, but this is clairaudience. So you may get messages, whether you are, kind of in that liminal space, that in-between space when you're, waking up and falling and, asleep and waking up, or vice versa, where you might hear like your name being called, or you might hear some messages. Write them down. Keep a little journal next to your bed, because I do feel you're going to get some messages that you need to write down. They're going to go, like, you won't remember them when you're like fully awake. Also, when I see this card, I get a strong energy of like asking for messages from your angels and from your guides by, putting your playlist on shuffle, and give me a message in the next song that comes through, or on the radio. That's even better. I love that. But ask and you shall receive these messages. You definitely have a lot of angelic support and guidance coming through here. All right, Capricorns, I'm going to leave it there. If these messages do resonate, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know if you like this reading, if you don't like it, because I am trying to get as much feedback as I can about whether or not this is something that I'm going to add to our rotation of readings on this channel or not, okay? Sending you so much love and light. Ooh, and check out the description description box if you're interested in a private reading, or my links to TikTok and Instagram. My short form content is a little bit different than my long form content here on YouTube. All right, take care.